Hello there guys, welcome back to Reborn with Michael Watson. Today I'm doing something a little bit different because I watched the boxing last night, Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury, and I'm going to break down why I believe Usyk won in a spiritual way. They're both very faithful men, they both say they have a strong faith in God, but I'm going to break down the reasons and attributes and why I think Usyk won because of this over Tyson Fury. So let's go into this. Firstly, before I do, if you like Spirituality Simplified, please consider like, sharing and subscribing because it really helps the channel to grow. Also I have a free Facebook group, The Healing Circle, so come check that out. There's a wonderful group of nearly 1,500 people now. So let's jump into this. So last night was the first undisputed fight for 25 years. I really got into heavyweight boxing over the years because I love sports like tennis and boxing where it's like, you know, mindset as well as physicality. So these two boxers, Tyson Fury, notably known to go through a big heap of mental health issues after he first won the heavyweight belts, many of them, not undisputed, but many of them, and then coming back from that to be in this position again. You've got to basically, you know, just say wow. I mean, what an incredible journey. We'll love him or hate him, he did it. You know, he's strong, he is a champion blood. He finds great solace in he says, I give thanks to Jesus Christ, my Lord and Saviour, a lot. So he has a strong faith. So does Usyk. He is a very faithful Christian man. So they both had faith, and they both said they gave it over to God. Why then did Usyk win? If we're both so faithful in God and the divine. Well, I want to cut this down. I'm just going to make this a simple video really. What it was for me is Fury has had ups and downs in life. He never found the true balance of his nature. So at one minute he's you know, and he is diagnosed with bipolar, but at one minute he's, you know, big, loud, shouty man, next minute he's quiet, docile. He hasn't found balance in himself in that way, and that's because he struggles internally to find balance. Now, his faith in Jesus has helped him to find some centering, but he hasn't surrendered fully and worked on finding that true inner balance within himself. Now, as a fighter, would I want to work with him and bring him into that balance? You know, the thing is, actually, I've worked with fighters in the past, and you can actually make them feel too at peace. So a fighter doesn't want to be too at peace before a fight, but balance is key here. What it is with Usyk is he is just so consistent. And any of you that are on a spiritual journey and trying to manifest success in your life, study someone like Usyk. He's committed, consistent, focused, determined. He decides what he wants and he doesn't let his vision waver from it. What does it say in the Bible? What ye ask for in prayer and believe is already yours, it shall be. Often when we're waiting for something to happen, we think that we you know, how would I feel if I had already won? Well, Usyk wouldn't be training, would he? But actually, when you know, you're like, I will win by the grace of God, you know, then I'm just going to go consistent. I'm just going to keep going. Do this if you're building a business. Do this if you're wanting to create success in your life. Consistent action every day towards your goal with a determined focus. And this is what I'm saying. Meditation is a key here. Prayer work is a key because it teaches your mind how to focus. You don't want to keep jumping from one thing to the next, one idea to the next. You see, when it came down to the idea of this fight, there also was the cut that Tyson Fury went through. So that stopped proceedings a bit. What did Usyk do? He stayed in camp. He actually said, and you know, I don't often recommend this, but hey, we learn from winners. He missed so many life moments in the last 9 months by staying so dedicated and focused on the end result. Now, I'm not sure I recommend that if you're building a business and you're going into spirituality, but there is something to take from it. A steadfast determination of focus and just never wavering from plan A is going to get you there. Now, if I was to look at it more from a spiritual aspect of the thing, I would have said, you know, you need also to find balance in your life with your loved ones. You see, the thing is we want to be mindful of going lopsided. Some would say that Usyk in this moment went lopsided spiritually, but luckily he has a strong foundation in his faith, and that would have given him solace. Now he's got all the time in the world. If he wants to, he can retire now and enjoy his family. But at the same time, there is only certain moments in life, and you never can win them back. Time, you cannot turn back time. But here's what I would say. The reason he won is because he's faithful, consistent, and also, this is the biggest one, there's no ego in it. The difference between him and Tyson Fury for me is that Tyson believes it's him that's doing it. I feel this, right or wrong. You can tell me I'm wrong if you feel differently, but I believe that he is slightly more egotistical to the fact that no man born from his mother, and that was my awful Tyson Fury impression, could ever defeat me. But it's actually where Usyk says, I will win, and he gives it, always says, by the grace of God. He gives over his talent to God. And actually, when I was working with a very successful millionaire, this is what I was teaching him. Take your ego out of your success, give it all over to the divine, then you will start to see how you were guided, balanced, loved, nurtured all through this journey to this end. This is what Usyk knows. This is why he's the undisputed cruiserweight champion. This is why he is now the undisputed heavyweight champion, and also an Olympic gold medalist, an amateur champion. I mean, the guy, accolades, pound for pound, best fighter ever. Learn from someone like this. No ego, consistent focus, dedication to his end result, faith in something greater than himself, giving over to something greater than himself, and not taking it all that he did it. Not getting his ego involved. This is the key factors to life, and this is why we must learn from someone like Usyk on how to have faith and success in life. To be faithful, to be spiritual, doesn't mean that you cannot achieve wonders. I hope you found this video really helpful, guys. If you did, consider giving it a like. Also, check out my Facebook group, and if you want something a little bit more dedicated, I have my VIP membership, the Healing Circle. It's only $20 a month. Check it out. I hope to see you there, guys. Thanks again, and I'll see you at the next one.